Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 14th. We're going to jump right in here, Sag. You have this Firefly card and this Zebra card. Plain and simple, the Firefly is a card of inspiration or being inspired by something. The Zebra is about something unique. So I feel that you could be entering into a very unique time, or you could be working on something that is very unique, that sets you apart, that makes you different. It's something that is very different as well. And I would keep pushing forward here, Sag. I see a lot of success for you, especially in work or business. Like whatever it is that you do, if you're doing something that is unique, that is different, that no one else does. Yeah, look, are you kidding me? I've noticed your readings have been really good lately, Sagittarius. And I'm not saying your life is perfect, but I feel like you're getting there. I feel like you're not giving up. I feel that you are pushing forward. It's like you keep trying new things. I see a lot of adjustments is what I would say. Like I would pay attention to that as well here, Sagittarius. It's definitely popping into my head. It's like I feel like there are little things where you have to be honest with yourself here in this reading. I see there's a lot of success here for you. Look at this. But what I was saying is that I feel like there are little things that it's like maybe you experience, I think the best way I could say this is that maybe you sometimes experience like little criticisms from people, in like work or business or whatever it is that you do. And I don't think you should take these criticisms to heart, but I do feel that there might be some like little course corrections that you make because of these criticisms. And, again, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. It's like, it's like sometimes there's a good reason for a criticism, but maybe someone says it in a jerky way, especially if you're in social media or something like that. And I feel like this is saying, don't take it to heart, but like, is there a grain of truth in what people say to you? I don't know. This is popping into my head as criticism. These people are kind of like looking at this guy's work. Normally, I think the Three of Pentacles is a very good card. I don't think it's bad in your reading either, but it is a card of quality work, and they're like judging his work. So people could be judging his work. And again, I wouldn't take anything to heart, but I do feel in work or business, it would be a good time for you to maybe look at some things that people are saying, and even the mean ones, right? And say to yourself, like, what is the truth in this? And you could make a change, or maybe you decide not to make a change, but I would just look at it. You have the Six of Pentacles here. Again, Six of Pentacles is my card of planting seeds. I love the Six of Pentacles. To me, it's like planting little seeds to really, truly become successful. So, I feel like you're on your way to success, or you're on your way to creating a lot of success here through experimentation or planting new seeds. I would make sure that you're putting energy into the things that work, or the things that do work, and don't give energy to things that don't work. You have the Ten of Wands, again, too many responsibilities. I'm pretty sure I said this to you last week, or in your, I think in your August bonus readings, I said this to you. I get a very similar energy. I'm not sure which one it was, but one of those. And I feel like you need to be careful of like overextending yourself or burning yourself out. Again, I think if you know, like in work or business, if you know what works, then obviously you're going to do what works. If you don't know what works and you're just like scattering your energy, I feel that you're going to have a really hard time. You're probably going to be really tired. So I would make sure to focus on what works. With the Three of Pentacles, you have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is something new, something you have to learn about is what I'm getting here. Yeah, Page of Pentacles is a card of studiousness. It's a card of like learning. And I feel like you could be learning from other people here. Of course, independent Sagittarius, you have the Nine of Pentacles here. So it's like, I don't know if it's that you don't want to learn from other people, or if like I would pay attention to inspirations at this time. You have the Firefly, you have the Sun card here. These are both cards of inspiration. And there could be some, people, if you have a business, for example, there are people who could be like mentors or who you could look up to. Same thing in like love. It's like maybe there are people, that have a relationship that you would like, have something that you see as really great. And I feel like you need to just kind of like look and learn from these people, especially with the Three of Cups there. With the Six of Pentacles, you have the Five of Cups. I think I also said this to you in the bonus reading. It seems to me that you could, like, I don't think you're having like disappointments, but I do feel there are just like little things that just don't go exactly according to plan, and it's like getting a little bit annoying. And so I feel that you need to focus on gratitude. Again, the solution to the Five of Cups is gratitude. To be grateful for what you have, then you attract more abundance, then you become more abundant. With the Ten of Wands, you have the Knight of Cups. Just one more thing to add to your plate, right? That's what I feel like saying. The Knight of Cups could be a knight in shining armor, so there definitely could be love coming in for you. It could be a water sign, I suppose. It could also be an earth sign, another fire sign. Take it how it resonates, but I do feel that there is love coming in for you here. And, it could be someone who sweeps you off your feet. It could also be someone who removes burdens from your life. Like maybe they, I'd say this person makes your life easier in some way, not more complicated, right? Next, in the area of what you need to hear right now, you have this mechanic card. It says, you can easily fix your finances with little friction. Again, I think the easiest thing for you to do would be to pay attention to what works in work or business and double down on it. You'll be twice as successful. You have this continue to make the most of every open door. You have a lot of ideas right now. I feel you have a lot of, it's like you have a lot of ideas. Very entrepreneurial energy is what I'm getting here. Even if you don't have a business, it doesn't matter. I feel you could just have ideas that you want to nurture. Again, when I say entrepreneurial, it's like I just think of a person who has a bunch of ideas that they want to nurture into existence. It could be creative projects. It could be personal projects. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. But I just see you having a lot of these ideas, very innovative ideas. And it could be for your own life. And I feel this is saying, like, pick one and make it happen. Take advantage of all the open doors, but I would, pick one thing, make it happen, and then move on to the next thing. And that's what I would do here. You have the Queen of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Sun card here. I feel like you're very attractive at this time, so if you're looking for love, I would definitely get out there. It doesn't matter what gender you are with the Queen of Wands. I also feel you are becoming much more unique. Again, the Queen of Wands, she is very unique. She kind of... She does what she wants to do. She doesn't do what other people tell her to do with her life. She does the things that, again, she wants to do. And it's just that simple. So she follows her own feelings on what she wants to create and the direction she wants to move in. She's also willing to learn as she goes. Again, she is my card of learning as you go. So, I feel a lot of you could be learning as you go, and this will make you more successful. You have the Three of Cups here. Definitely some sort of celebration or happiness coming in for you with the Three of Cups. I feel for a lot of you as well that if you're looking for love, I would be getting out there, socializing. If you get invited to any parties or anything like that, I would be going. This is a very social community time. You might want to just stay in a cave here with the Nine of Pentacles, but still, I would get out there, right? You have the Sun. The Sun is a card of happiness, joy. I do feel there's a lot of attention coming in for you as well. So, the Queen of Wands, she moves towards the Sun. She has that sunflower, and it's pointing towards the sun, and she just moves in that direction. So you need to follow your bliss, follow your happiness at this time. You even have the Page of Wands, which is very similar. It's just a very similar energy of kind of following your bliss, following your doing things that feel good, right? It's kind of funny as well that you have the Page of Wands to the Page of Cups. I do feel that some of you, it's like you could be attracting someone where you're it makes you feel like a teenager again. It's but both of you, I feel like both people could feel very young in this connection, just being together. Look, with the Queen of Wands, you have the Four of Wands. This right here could be marriage. So, and something long-term as well. King of Pentacles is something that lasts forever, something that you do forever. So, could be a very stable, secure connection coming in for you. Four of Wands, a card of freedom, and you end with this card that says freedom is yours. So I feel that for a lot of you, you could be creating financial freedom. You could be creating new ways of doing things, different ways of doing things. All that would be very good. With the Three of Cups, you have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is a heavy burden. So again, look, you have the Ten of Wands twice. So I feel for a lot of you, the reason you could be burdened with the King of Pentacles is doing the same thing over and over and over again, doing things the same way. It's actually pretty simple to solve this right here. King of Pentacles, card of convention, card of the way things have always been done. So if you're, not seeing different results in work, business, or even your love life or whatever it is you're doing, this would just say break free from convention. Just try new ways of doing things and you'll be set free. With the Sun, you have the Nine of Cups. I literally feel like you're getting something you wish for here. This is a very good reading. There's a lot of positivity here. So I would make a wish, but I do feel like you are getting something that you've been wishing for. You have the Sea Turtle. It says, slow down, be patient and persistent. You have this Mermaid. It says, be careful what you wish for. I feel like you are being very persistent because, again, I definitely don't see you giving up. I think I said this to you, like I said in your last reading, the August monthly bonus reading, that I got a very kind of driven, very perseverant type of energy from your reading. Maybe things aren't going exactly according to plan. I definitely feel that with the Five of Cups. It gives me the feelings of trying to do something, getting really excited, then it doesn't work out. which is disappointing. But I feel this is saying, as long as you keep pushing forward, you are going to land on something that makes you very successful. You have the King of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a card of stability. It's also a card of kind of convention, like I said, but I do feel you're trying to build more stability in your life, more success. I feel like you are. I do feel you are doing things that are kind of making you more successful, or that will lead to more success and stability. I also feel that you are definitely going to be seeing a boost in your finances like this fall. I think over this fall period, you're going, once we enter into the fall and everything, things are looking up for sure. You have the Page of Wands. Again, I would follow your bliss, like what makes you happy. I would do more of it. I think everybody needs to do this. Every single person has had like the Queen of Wands or the Page of Wands in their reading. And so it's definitely a time where the universe is encouraging people to, do things that matter more in their life and do things that bring in more joy. I just think we need to bring that energy into the world more, because the energy has been going in the opposite direction, if you haven't noticed. So as I always say, I just think, I just notice these repetitions throughout the readings because I do so many readings, but also, I think that the universe is basically saying, the energy is moving this direction. I want it to move the other direction, meaning the universe. And so the universe is trying to get people to move towards their happiness, bliss, things like that. You have the Nine of Pentacles here, card of independence, also a card of results. I do feel you're finally getting the results you desire. It's like these are the results you feel you deserve, as well as what I'm hearing. So, and I do feel that you do deserve these results. So, I love to see it. I would stay focused. Make sure you're balancing your energy. She has 3 pentacles here, 6 over here. These 3 pentacles, that is what she's willing to give to any situation that enters into her life. Love, business, whatever, karate class, I don't care what you want to do, right? She's willing to give it 3 pentacles, but she always keeps enough energy for herself. She always is keeping 6 pentacles back. It's not that she's not holding back. She's just making sure that she doesn't overgive to any situation, right? So I would make sure that you kind of like hold back a little. It's not hold back, but make sure you're just doing things in balance, right? With the King of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Swords here, only seeing one way of doing things. I told you, literally, this right here is needing to set yourself free from convention. Eight of Swords is only seeing one way of doing things when there are many ways to do things. So as long as you're experimenting, trying new things, trying different things in life, in business, in your love life, in your karate class, I don't care, whatever it is, I would do it. With the Page of Wands, you have the Death card, transformation. You are totally changing your life. Again, I kind of feel that over the next few years, looking back, your life will be completely different. And this is like a transition or transformation that's happening much faster than other transitions or transformations. So, whatever you're doing right now, I'm telling you right now, especially for those of you that are at like the beginning stages of a project, like let's say you've been working on, a YouTube channel for a couple years, or a side business or side hustle. I feel this is specifically saying, do not give up right now, because you're very close to the transition. You have to keep pushing. You can't give up at this time, right? I feel like you have to keep pushing forward with this energy, and don't give up, basically, right? I feel like you're making a lot of progress. I think putting things into perspective as well. It's like I talk to a lot of tarot readers now, because they all come to me now, and like it's funny that I've told stories about some where they've only had their channel for like a year, and they're like, oh, I don't have like 1 million subscribers yet. I'm like, of course not. It's like, first off, tarot is like nothing else on YouTube. It grows like faster than anything else. But second, it's like, it took me, I had this channel for like 5 years before I got, before it exploded and got to 100,000, right? So it's like, it took me a long time. There were people before me that only had their channel for a year that were like 200,000 when I still had 40,000. So, it's like one of those things, you have to give things time. And I feel like that's what this is saying right here. These 2 rows, it's like saying, some of you, if you're comparing yourself to other people, or if you're thinking that you're not growing quickly on whatever it is that you're doing, could even be a relationship. Maybe you feel like a relationship is moving slowly, but maybe really it's not. And, I kind of feel like you have to put things into perspective here. With the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Four of Swords. Yes, again, balance your energy, just like I said. Here's the other thing. Again, it's not about, she doesn't withhold energy, right? She's not like saying, oh, I'm only giving 3 pentacles, right? Because she also understands that if she gets into a relationship, for example, if there's equal give and take, then she can give as much as she wants. She can give endlessly, because there's an equal return of energy, right? So it's more about understanding, like, the situations that steal from you and the situations that truly give to you. And as long as you're entering into situations that truly give to you, you will feel fulfilled. But the Four of Swords is about recovery, so make sure you're taking recovery time and things like that. At the end, for the good stuff, you have this hawk spirit. It says, let spirit be your guide. You have this horse. It says, freedom is yours. I feel a lot of you are creating financial freedom for the most part, or you're creating something that will support you for a long time to come. I also feel that you need to expand your expectations, actually. Like some of you, I feel like this is saying don't limit yourself. It's like maybe you think that a certain amount of money will set you free. I feel like this is saying that's great. Like, create the goal and everything like that. But what I would say is like go bigger. I feel you could do more than you think, and you should do more. People always say to me, like, how much money do you need to be happy? And these people are losers, by the way. Anyone who thinks like that, loser, plain and simple. And people always say that's low vibe for you to say loser. Losers, right? Anyone who wants to keep you small is a big, fat, gigantic loser, right? We are here to grow as much as possible. We are here to create our own reality. Anyone who says otherwise is causing you to shrink, wants you to stay at a lower level because they can't see themselves growing. Losers, right? So you need to be careful of the losers. I feel like you need to focus on winning and making sure that you win, making sure that you grow as much as possible, because again, it's not about this much money or that much money. People who think like that think like you're stealing, right, by being successful. And it's like, no, you're adding to the pie. When you become successful, you give permission for other people to do it. So it is your duty, it is your freaking duty here, Sagittarius, to become as successful as possible right now and get rid of the losers. You have the Six of Wands, Hangman, and the Page of Cups. The Six of Wands, a card of growth, success, abundance. Yeah, it's you sitting on your high horse, but he has earned his right to be there. He hasn't stolen from anyone by being more successful. He's earned the right. So again, I feel like you've earned the right. There are going to be people who are jealous. This person's meant to look jealous right here. Just ignore them, right? Just ignore the losers. You have the Hangman here. People love it when I say that word, losers, right? The Hangman. So again, Hangman, new perspective. We talked all about this. How I think that putting things into perspective will help you just realize that you actually are making a lot more progress than you realize, plain and simple. You have the Page of Cups. I do feel there could be new love coming in for you, of course, like I already said. Definitely like a new connection or a new person who wants to talk. I do feel like this person could be very dreamy. The Page of Cups is like very dreamy energy. I don't think it's a water sign. It could be, again, general reading. Take it how it resonates. As I say that, you have the King of Cups coming up. So I would say if it's a water sign, I feel it's a very highly, I don't know, it's like someone who's highly evolved or something like that. It's not like a normal water sign. You know what I mean? I don't really have any experience with Sagittarius at all, so I have no clue what I'm talking about. But, again, I feel it's probably something different. This could just be love, though. It could just be a person you will love. Doesn't have to be a water sign. Again, earth and fire really stand out to me here, just in general. So, take how it resonates. With the Hangman, you have the Ace of Swords, which is like some sort of victory coming in for you. Also could be clarity with the Hangman, because, again, when you put things into perspective, then you see the truth of a situation. Ace of Swords is also laser-like focus, and I do feel that it would be a good time for you to be laser-like focused on the things that you're creating or you want to create in your life. With the Page of Cups, here you go. You have the Queen of Swords, laser-like focus. Queen of Swords sees things clearly for the first time. She is focusing on the future, this direction, and she is seeing things clearly for the first time because she has clouds only halfway up her body. And so she finally understands like the things that she needs to do, the things that she needs to accomplish in her life, all that other good stuff. You have this Dolphin card. It says financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. You've been working very hard. I feel like for those of you that have been consistently working towards something that where you have wanted to see bigger results, you are getting those bigger results here. You have this Jug card. It says lighthearted, carefree time. Yes, I definitely feel it's a lighthearted, carefree time for you. A lot of success I see coming in for you as well here. So love it. You have this good news card. There could be, didn't you have the Page of Pentacles? Am I making that up? Oh, no. Your very first card. I feel there's good news with that and the Three of Pentacles. But again, I would also pay attention to the criticisms. Like I said, don't take it to heart. But, I would there might be some things that you do that could be corrected that would make you more successful or whatever. You have this firecracker. It says excitement on it. So something very exciting is about to blow off here in your life, Sagittarius. I definitely feel that for you. Very exciting reading. You have this eagle. It says triumph over obstacles. I feel like you feel like you're overcoming obstacles, and so it's like much more motivating. Again, you have that horse spirit. That horse spirit is a card of momentum, but it's hard to, build momentum if you feel like people are against you, or, if you feel like you're not being successful. But again, I feel like you're starting to get these small wins, and I'm pretty sure I'm having major deja vu in your reading. I think I said this to you in your mid-monthly reading, or your bonus reading, your August bonus reading, that, it's almost as if you're getting these tiny little boosts, and I like keep going in the direction of those boosts. Like whenever you have a little success, double down on whatever it is, then you're going to be very happy. Love it. I love this reading for you. Looks really good. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.